Welcome to Tangling along with me. We are continuing on tanglepattern.com, and today it is this pattern that we're going to do. But first, let's relax on our shoulders, our hand, and our wrist. Take a deep breath. And just let go of every stress and whatever you might fight today. Relax. And just enjoy the time that we have together. Yeah, let's get started. So I have a nice room here for the tangle for today. And I am going to use my Micron PN for this. So I know a few of you really like grid tangles. The word was just right there. So today we are going to make this, and this is a grid tangle, but it's a bit different than normal, because normal we just make that line, then the next line, and so on. But here we are going to aura the first line, then, oh, sorry about that, that was my tummy. Then we're going to make the next line, and we're going to aura that one. And we're gonna do that all the way down. So I have my string line here, but I'm going to ignore that and just make these two. And then here we are going to make a line, jump that one and go to the next line, or make the line done. So I am making the aura. And again, I am skipping the line we have here in the middle, making sure I have something that looks like a square, jumping the middle line and continuing under that one. So this middle line is kind of going under the first one we made. And you can make more grids like this if you really like this way. I think this is kind of neat. And the aura line. And one more. And these grid lines, you can always use these square grids as a border. You just make one of the grids only, and then you have your border. So these grids are actually amazing for both filling out a spot and making borders. So here we are going to start from a little under the half to a little under the half, and we're going to color this piece here in. And then I'm going actually from the corner to the corner with a line, so you could do that if you want to. And then I am dividing this line here in two parts, like that. And the same over here, dividing this line here so that I have two lines going up. And that's all we do. We do this in all of these. So I'm just gonna start with this half moon here. And it's not even a half moon. And you could alternate so that it is starting here on the next row. Or you could start at the same spot all the way down if you want to. I am just going to take my black brush pen here and color this in. These brush pens have the exact same black color as the PN, but sometimes it needs a little help to get working. but I like these brush pens for filling out rooms. I'm actually not using the brush pen that much because normally I don't feel like switching between one and the other. It's only when I have really big areas I normally do this. But these brush pens are actually perfect for filling in places. Remember not to squeeze your pen too much into the paper. Don't push it in there. Just slightly touch it, especially with these brush pens here. You need a light touch. There we go. Let's cap that one again. Take my Micron PN. And I am going to make these lines that go from one corner to the other. Gonna do this one in all of these first, and I won't be able to see it there. And I'm gonna do it right here, and it would be right there. This one. There we go. Then I am making sure I have room for 2 lines here. And of course on the other side. And then down here again, the 2 lines. Up here. Turn my book a tiny bit, and then the lines on this side. There we go. I kind of like this pattern here. It's kind of neat. I'm going to take my white jelly roll, that's the 08. Making sure that it is working, and then I think I am going to make a tiny dot here. And just because I can. You don't need this one. I just like to get a little white in there. And for that I'm going to take my white charcoal, and I am going to place some white here at this corner of the square. The same on this row here. Taking my tortillion and soften it out, trying to stay inside the little box that we have here. And I know it sounds like I'm really squeezing it in there. I'm not. Sometimes these tortillions really are noisy, and sometimes they're not that noisy, and I think it depends a little on the paper from the tortillon and the paper that you're working on. I know some people really love this sound. I don't think I'm one of them, but it's an okay sound. I just really love shading. So I am going in with my graphite, and I'm just thinking, I think I'm going in here and I'm taking that little piece with me, because that is going under this long line here. So I'm just gonna make small circle motions with the graphite here. And I'm gonna do the same up here. Again, using my Tortillions to soften that out. Don't forget this little part over there. And I am going to put in a tiny bit of graphite here where the lines are going under the straight line. Down here as well. Just a tiny bit, because this part can go too dark very quick. Turn your book and use your Tortillion to soften out this little spot of graphite. And there you have this pattern, and I'm going to erase this line that I have right here. There we go. So that is the pattern for today. I think it is a really neat pattern. I like it. It's this one, and I thought it was a lot of fun to do this one, so I am happy that you joined me. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.